What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Today we're going to be talking about the possible return of a much beloved weapon from Destiny 1, the Gjallarhorn. Yeah, you heard me right. The Gjallarhorn could be coming back, and we're going to be going over all of the details to why I believe it's going to be coming back this season during Season of Dawn. Now, I get the naysayers out there that are going to say that the Gjallarhorn is never going to return, or they just never want it to return because they couldn't stand those LFG requirements of having to have the Gjallarhorn, or maybe they just never got it to drop for them. But even with no official word from Bungie about the Gjallarhorn's return, there has been mounting evidence coming up as recently as this season that indicate the Gjallarhorn will be returning to Destiny 2. So for starters, let's take a trip back in time to when we had to go bribe the Spider on behalf of the Drifter during the season of Drifter, in which we get to see a glimpse of the black market provided by Spider that showcases the Midnight Special, which is a replica version of the Gjallarhorn. This is where the idea first was triggered by pretty much everybody in the community that we could see the Gjallarhorn return. Now skip ahead in time to Season of Dawn. Check out the Collections tab and notice that there's still 2 grayed out spots under the exotic weapons for power. Typically, cells that don't have any data put into them are a light gray under the Collections tab, whereas these 2 spots are more of a dark gray, much like on other pages where you can see there are spots for guns that may be in the database but just not released. And also during Season of Dawn, we were able to discover many leaked audio clips from Saint 14 for Season of Dawn time period, and this is one of those leaked audio bits.
With the vaults destroyed, the Gjallarhorns of old are lost forever. But I wanted to arm you with the legacy of Twilight Gap once more. Now you have all that you need.
So nothing new out of the first part of his statement. We know that the Gjallarhorns are all lost because the vaults were destroyed at the beginning of Destiny 2 when the Red Legion invaded. The meat of this sandwich, though, is in the second statement from Saint 14. He wants to give us something, a legacy from the Twilight Gap, and now that we have it, we have all that we need. And if you ask many veteran Guardians from Destiny 1 what was the one weapon they always needed, I'm sure the answer would predominantly be the Gjallarhorn. Now, we are expected to see the Bastion come into Destiny 2 this season, but I do not feel like this audio clip is from the Bastion questline. What I actually believe is going to happen is that at some point during this season, we're going to have, on most likely a Tuesday or possibly a Friday, we're going to have a new event take place, maybe a new mission or a secret mission pop up somewhere throughout Mercury, maybe on the sundial, somewhere in a public area, lost sector, public event, something along those lines, maybe even an adventure. And what I expect is that this new event will be a timed mission that sees Guardians traverse through the corridors of time just like we did to recover Saint 14 himself, but this time on journey to get the Gjallarhorn. To call back on both the Whisperer of the Worm and Outbreak Perfected, both of which were returning exotics from Destiny 1, both were locked away in a time-bound mission that involved killing enemies and solving puzzles throughout the mission in a timed scale. I suspect that the Gjallarhorn mission would be the same style of this. Now, I do feel like there's a possibility that during the Empyrean Foundation, we could see a mission pop up from that, much like we did with the Bad Juju quest, and it's definitely not an overstatement to say that interest in Destiny 2 has definitely declined across the community, and with no trials in sight, something like this, returning the Gjallarhorn to Destiny 2 through a timed mission, could really bring a lot of players back in, really getting them engaged in Destiny, giving them a reason to grind out, especially if it sees us returning to this mission for multiple weeks, just like we did for Outbreak Perfected and for the Whisperer of the Worm. Now again, there's nothing directly from Bungie that says the Gjallarhorn is returning. This is all just speculation, but it really does add up in my mind, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. So let me know in the comments below whether you think the Gjallarhorn's coming back or not, if you want it to come back or not. Let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button. Both are greatly appreciated. Before you leave the video, be sure to check out my links in the description below. I've got a couple of good ones, but one in particular is a link to my Discord where you can join the Profane Nation. Until next time though, this has been Profane, and I wish you guys some happy hunting.